Hey, how's it going everyone? Esto es una edición especial. Básicamente porque ya streameé lo que es narrativo en Twitch. Y pues yo aquí en YouTube subo los bots en este canal para que quede documentado. Esto es para mí. Y si alguien lo encuentra y pues disfruta la experiencia de los juegos narrativos que yo juego, pues bienvenido sea. Digo que esto es edición especial porque no lo voy a streamear. Simplemente voy a documentar los side missions que me faltaron hacer para ir sacándole 100% a Final Fantasy XVI. Así que nada, ahí tuvieron el intro. Si acaso alguien está viendo esto en un futuro o yo mismo. Esto es como un diario de juegos para mí. Déjenme ajustar algo en mi monitor rapidito. Estoy indeciso en el setting del sharpness. Pero eso yo lo ajusto rapidito. Empecé a grabar antes de ajustar eso. Vamos a ajustarlo aquí. Ok. Sí, ahí. Ahí está. Vamos a mirar esto. Nivel 45 me quedé. Action focused. Ok. Vamos a entrar. Ya sabemos la historia del juego. Un final bittersweet. Vamos a ver qué se nos queda.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
Right.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yeah, sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Claro.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present.
No time like the present. Voy a ajustar mi headset.
Northreach. And that's it.
Vamos uno a uno. Una a una. Porque si no, nos volvemos loquitos.
Nazir might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Aquí. Mira, hay un cofre.
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me.
Wow,
No
Gav.
magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
Bring it here, okay.
Bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient.
Okay.
You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember.
On my way.
Impress me.
¿Por dónde? Wow, tengo que dar la vuelta. I think I do. Oh, okay. I see the way.
Yeah!
No, not fighting right now.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Perhaps.
Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Se bloqueó.
Then run!
I'm here.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Muy bien, Clive. Me esquivó. No tengo potions. Ay, pero tengo esto. Vamos a cargar el Mega Flare. Lo voy a cargar completo. Actually no, de verdad. Poder hacer esto. Este no lo esquivaste. Nice. Estábamos calentando ahí. Ya, eso fue.
Ember, are you?
Se fue. Se fue, caca.
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
Back to Northreach. I guess I can just fast travel. Yo creo que Isabela tiene algo ahí, ¿verdad? Así es que se llamaba la chica de aquí.
A fortress?
Vamos a terminar y averiguamos.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, is there?
Has a point.
And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay, so ese side quest fue una pelea.
An easy decision.
Do I really have to decide, though? Bueno, pues entonces vuelvo ahorita aquí. Quiero hacer una a la vez. Tú sabes, para seguir la historia de cada una. I could just grab them, cogerlas todas de cantazo, pero después me voy a perder. Le voy a perder el hilo a cada una.
You should have... Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope.
No, I don't think so.
Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Yo no lo paso. No, él se trancó, él no pudo pelear.
When faced with an unexpected foe, Ember froze. He did not run. He did not fight. Had I not been there, he would be dead. It would be too great a risk to send him out on a mission alone.
Thank you, Sid, for your honest appraisal. Ember, you braved the tower and emerged unscathed. Yes, but only because Sid saved your skin. To me, that's no better than being caught red-handed. You failed the test.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to.
No, man.
I'll show you. Just you wait.
En una situación así, ahora puedes hablar y decir lo que sea, pero...
Daft as a brush, that one.
Peligro de
His heart's
verdad.
in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Quest complete. Ok, ese fue nuestro primer side quest de hoy. ¿Qué me dieron? Equipment para una habilidad. Ok, seguimos limpiando los side quests de aquí de... Dios mío, ¿qué se llamaba esto? Hideaway, ya, del Hideaway. No, esto no es un side quest. El hunting board lo voy a dejar para lo último. Eso es algo que también tenemos que completar. Vamos a ver qué encontramos aquí. Chinguín, chinguín, pacatum, pacatum. Estos nenes se las traen.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledal. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneham.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid?
Yeah.
You really should be more careful around Miss Middledal's inventions.
Sure.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
Nah,
But who's gonna put Miss Middledal back together?
no
She
one.
seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us?
Yes.
She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Vamos al dungeon. El dungeon está aquí al lado. Ya, llegamos.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't see
Under
into the
your what?
skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone.
Wow,
or
esto sí
shell,
que va a ser una lista.
like Strong,
cosa
preferably no
entonces?
longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Yeah.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Vamos a hablar con un curse breaker. Estoy haciendo esto porque quiero hacer el New Game Plus con todo hecho ya en el playthrough anterior.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay, obtain oil from Aldil. Dice ahí, defeat a desert Thor in Korawa. No idea. I guess que aquí. Dice que hay algo aquí. Let's just do it. Right? Ok. Estamos en el lugar correcto. Por lo menos eso lo sé. Hay que buscar aquí alrededor. Ya veo una marquita aquí. Free Boil. Shipwreck Stallow.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
¿Y esto? Rápido con la Santetsugen. Como que no me dejaron usar el poder de Odin suficiente en la historia. Y está bien cool. Como me lo dieron a lo último. Mira esto. Págata. Me encanta. Ya, no me falta más nada. ¿Yo dejo algo por acá? Sí. Goblin Coin. Nunca me quité el poder del Phoenix en todo el juego. Oh, falta más todavía. Ok. Oh, me salí. I got 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. What is this?
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Míralo ahí. Found it.
This should be enough.
Terminamos la primera parte del side quest. La otra veo que es en no, aquí lo veo. ¿Dónde fue que vi? Aquí. Dravosd. No sé cómo se llama el sitio. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. But I gotta defeat something here. Voy a ganarle algo aquí. Definitely the other way. For sure. Let's call Ambrosia really fast.
Let's go. Faster!
You just get there in one piece.
Here we are again. Carava.
100 yards to go.
You're a tortoise, Torgor. Where would you hide?
Right there. I can see it.
You deserve a rest. It looks like we found him.
We did. Here it comes. Level 4 Mega Flare. Let's go. I mean, Giga Flare. This is the Mega Flare. Which is not hitting where it has to. Wow. That hurt. Not letting me do it, huh? Wow. No, it's not working.
This one. Over here.
I remember the turtle fight back in 15. I think it took around 40 minutes to beat. But it was a giant turtle. This one is small. Still, it's taking a lot of time. I have not heard it. Not yet. Not even a quarter's way through. Let's try this again. Yeah, now it's working. I like this combination.
This one.
I really do. Let me use a high potion there. Whoop. If I do a perfect dodge, I get the Mega Flare quicker, faster. Let's go for the level 2. Now I can use Odin since he's staggered. Right? So far so good. Almost done. Let's try to dodge. There we go. I have to hit it in the head. Whoa! If I hit the shell, it doesn't go through. There we go. That did not do a thing. Another Giga Flare.
Kill!
I like this one. Dancing Steel. Yeah, I like that one.
Look out, Torgo!
What was that? Like 5 minutes? Maybe less? Probably less. Let's keep going. Adamantoise shell. Key item.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Let's see what I get from this. I hope I get something. An upgrade to anything. No, just to have a point in doing these side quests. I think I can change that song. It's getting a little bit stale on me. So I'll make sure to change it.
Mid.
Let's see what we get.
Tell me this is all you need.
Yep. Let's see.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Let's find the cog. Speak with the children in the atrium. So much running around.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
Yeah.
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Back to Mid. Deliver the cogwheel to Mid. I'm actually going back and forth in the same place.
Well, did they have it?
Ah, sorry. Got distracted there.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Let's see. I'm waiting.
That should do it.
What'd you do?
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
Titan's tits. That's creative.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad.
How far are
So
we as a
sure this will be the
prequel
day she
here?
soared.
Prequel to what, right?
The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true.
14 maybe?
But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
Don't give up.
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this.
Yeah.
Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Oh, that dialogue really was a little bit long. It expands on mid, I guess.
If I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all.
I'll be doing the hunting, I guess.
My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Quest complete, finally, we did it. Awesome. We did get a lot of experience points. I do appreciate that. And a trophy. For Clive's room. I mean, not as in a PlayStation trophy. But oh well. There's our second side quest for today. No sé por qué switcheo inglés. It's just because I'm playing a game in English, I guess. And I use it as practice. So there's that. Pero nada, esto es bilingüe, Vamos a ver. Tercer side quest de hoy. Con Doris.
Do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells.
Okay,
I'd rather
we gotta free them.
shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll do it.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
making
I'll
an
help you out.
exception. But we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Priority. Here we go. Journey to Balmung Dark. Third quest. Where's this Balmung Dark? Where is it? No idea, no idea, no idea. Zoom out. Found it. It's far away. We gotta circle around here.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung
Probably
Dark.
got some fights in the
The
way.
more she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashyyyk. I need to...
Let me see something. Sorry, Clive, for interrupting. But I want to see how many points I got. 7,000. Yes, I wanted to master that. Let's test it out. Just like that. Whew, big difference.
You're finished.
Yeah, that was good. This guy ain't doing anything. Wow. So the higher the combo, the faster the bar goes up, I guess. I did not know that.
Over here.
Talk about overkill. That was fun. Fire with fire. Fire with laser.
You're finished. Now, Torgal.
That does not do a lot of damage. But this one does.
It's over.
Run. Here we are.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Sure. We're gonna fight something, aren't we?
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. But risking will not just be here. Locked up tight.
Where to now? The other way? Probably. What is this? Really?
Kill!
I gotta level up those.
This one.
That's the only skill that's working. You know, as in actually taking some HP from the enemies.
You're finished.
Inspect. What have we here? The Kingdom of Walud designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast. That's what we're fighting. Yeah, we're gonna fight
So
something.
this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We're gonna have a big fight on our hands. Second level. One down.
Over here! Now, Torgal! Farewell!
I like how it sounds, though. It sounds like it's actually slicing stuff. I gotta go down, right? Maybe? I'm not sure. It's like a gladiator arena. Of course we're gonna fight.
All yours, Torgal!
It's open. Is this the way? I don't think so. Right back where I started. I haven't explored this area. get this one. Burning strike. Yes. Burn. Fire. Hot. Yes.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives.
Ay, Dios
Happens
mío,
when they run out
señor.
of bearers. Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Two out of three. There's the third.
They were feeding bearers to it.
Yeah,
This is even worse than I'd feared.
I knew that. I didn't have to read that to know that.
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Now I gotta go upstairs. Of course, of course. Why not?
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
You did,
I
huh?
know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Then we have to
Perhaps it will
search
fit one of
another
the doors
floor.
downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're
The
ready.
one that was locked.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
De vuelta al principio. Back to where we started. Alley-oop.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Let's see. Search the east wing. Come on, jump out. Let's fight. Nothing here. I guess I gotta explore this hallway. Remember. There's someone here. Whoa! I
Survivor.
did not think there was gonna be
She sounds
people here.
close.
Ah, poor girl.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
They're Akashic.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Here we go.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
We're gonna fight.
You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
You know it. I'm curious. Oh shoot, what the heck?
Not if it's got a taste for bears.
What? Diantre, está más grande de lo que pensé. Ok. Vamos a empezar con Bahamut. It begins. Kuza Beast. Rank A. Let's go. Ok, lo primero que voy a hacer es cargar el Mega Flare. A ver si me sale. Off the camera. Nivel 40. Ah. Ok. Level 1. Aquí viene. Okay, I'm getting this down. Or not. I guess que me voy con el level 2. Yeah. Enough of that. Vamos a empezar a hacer daño. Ok, tenemos el Giga Flare Master. So, there's that. Vamos a usar el fuego para recuperar la vida. Exactamente, esa que acabamos de perder. Y esta también. Flames of Rebirth te devuelve la vida. Y entonces, Limit Break. Vamos a ver si nos deja hacer Dark. Sí. Estamos haciendo buen daño. Realmente estamos bien porque estamos sobre el nivel. Porque con todos los golpes que nos ha dado, si estuviéramos más bajitos nos hubiese matado ya. Eso me va a dar. High Potion. Vamos con esto. Giga Flare again. Hay que jugarlo bien ya. Yeah, he's gonna launch. Oof. I don't have the timing on that. Level 1. Let's try this. Yes. Let's go for level 4. We got it. Odin? Oh man, almost dead. Wait a minute, I don't want to die. I can use this. Good. Oh, I'm so good. It's going down. Nice. Lo jugué horrible, pero para eso es que hicimos el grind. Next. Hicimos un bounty sin querer. O sea, haciendo un side
Sid,
quest.
are you hurt?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm fine. I think.
Yeah. ¿Cuál quest era este? El tercero. Una hora. Llevamos.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways.
He's dead.
He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Good. She's not alone. Is that it for this quest? I hope so.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Quest complete. 10,560. Okay. Let me see this. Let me check this out. Oof, I got a lot more, huh? That'll be a separate video. How many side quests I still got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 here. 5. In the reading table, there's bound to be a lot more. Hey, Joshua, let's do this.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
Of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Ahora mismo. Esto va a ser un flashback. Esto nos va a llevar a un flashback. Definitivo. ¿Dónde está Zero? Where is... Where? Is it in here? It's not here. Where is this? Acá. Y entre hay más side quest fuera del hideaway. There's a lot more to go. Esto es un shop.
Welcome, welcome.
Necesito comprar. Not this.
Of course.
Need this, pero consumables.
A fine choice. Anything else? A fine choice. Anything else?
Ahora sí. What else is there? Oh, there is. Whoa.
Of course.
Yes. Oh no, wait a minute. Cambié algo que no debí cambiar. I changed something I shouldn't have. Right? I was using back commands. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Lo confundí con los accesorios. So, ¿se supone que es aquí? Yes.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous. Cyril, you found a letter from Father? Yes, I have it here.
What does it say?
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms. And only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through. Oh my God, ¿qué me pasa hoy? I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Su padre, your father.
An inheritance?
Yes.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
Wow.
Your father's dream did not end there.
He did not believe in slavery.
He spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies, with the blight spreading ever more widely.
He was the most benevolent character in this story.
Saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals.
Yes, that's what he said
centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides.
True.
Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Yeah, let's keep moving around, I guess. He says, speak with Archduke Owen's aide in the requiratory. Where is that? Upstairs? Yes. Estos son los assassins. Definitely Assassin's Creed vibes.
My lord.
Your Grace.
Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Let's go. Nothing more to say, just do.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
She's not going to be disappointed again. It's us. We know what we do. I can just fast travel there. Right. I am ready to fight. I got potions. Let's try and get level 46 today, huh?
Straight home now.
Esta gente la matamos rápido. Estamos 12 niveles por encima de ellos. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
Okay, we're gonna go into a fight right now.
There it is. The house.
Let's see how it goes. Oh no, we missed. He did it. Whoa, that hit hard. It's medio duro. Okay, I can do that too. Mine looks bigger though. Look at this. Ya, rayo, no le quito casi nada. Okay. Ok, tenemos el nivel 1 ya. Uh-oh. Nivel 2. Shoot. Yeah, he did. Nivel 4. Perfecto. ¿Le damos? Yes. No veo la barrita de vida de él. ¡Au! Oh, shoot, me lo imaginé. Come on, stay still.
Nice try.
Nice. Precision dodge into Santetsuken. Do ignition. Dodge. Flames of Rebirth. Staggered. Yes. Limit break. Giga flare. That's good. Dancing steel. Sansetsuken. Come on, change. That took me long enough. Dodge. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Nope. Finish it. Dodge. He's gonna do a couple of those. Okay, back at it. Dodge. Ow. Oh no, oh no. Just throw the level. It's done. Did I get it? Heartstone, yes.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Yeah, we got it. Oh, por acá.
Thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
You got two?
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewellery be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
Quest complete? Not yet.
The bands suit you well.
Sure.
It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's...
Oh, something's gonna happen with those bands.
Cliff. Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
Something's gonna happen.
It would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
Yeah.
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Sure. Let's go. It's supposed to be here, right? Rosaria. A little bit further down. Yeah.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies, of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Yeah, through here.
It's just back there.
Estamos en la tumba del papá.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may.
Ooh.
That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
What's happening? Oh, snap, okay. Ah, esa era la silueta del papá. As in, he was there. Listening.
We won't lay you down.
That was nice. That was nice.
Onward then?
Yes.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Quest complete. Rusted battle helm. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing Origin. Oh, wow. So todos los side quests, todo lo que me falta lo voy a hacer con Joshua al lado. That is pretty cool. Me faltan unos cuantos, though. En varias ciudades y me faltan unos cuantos en el héroe. Pero nada, yo lo voy a coger suave. Porque ya acabé la historia. So, poco a poco voy a seguir limpiando los side missions que tengo aquí y que tengo, ¿verdad? En las demás ciudades. Los vamos a hacer todo, vamos a hacer 100% del juego. Y lo voy a estar documentando por aquí. Me faltan los hunts también. Y después de eso, pues empiezo a streamear el New Game Plus. Ese sí lo voy a streamear. Pero por ahora van a ser sesiones así más cortas. Por eso es que no quería streamear estos side quests. Para disfrutármelos tranquilos. Ok, vamos a hacer el save. Vamos a hacer el save. Yep, right. No llegamos a nivel 46, pero está bien, estamos cerca. En la próxima. En la próxima. Ok, lo dejamos aquí. Nada, siempre que termine yo me pongo a hablar un ratito, bien cortito. Este juego para mí me tomó por sorpresa. Yo sabía que me iba a gustar porque a mí usualmente los Final Fantasy yo me los disfruto por lo que son. Que son un universo nuevo, con mecánicas nuevas. Y simplemente llego open-minded, con la mente abierta a jugarlo. No es todo el tiempo, no es común que salga un Final Fantasy. Se tardan muchos años en salir cada entrada. Pero cuando sale, para mí y para mucha gente, yo sé que es un evento especial en esto del gaming. Yo entré a Final Fantasy desde el 7. Desde el 7. Y me los he disfrutado todos. Después de ahí, el único que no jugué fue el 11 porque no tenía acceso al internet para el tiempo que salió. O sea, al nivel de poder jugar un juego online. Y jugué el 6 después de haber jugado los demás. Y todos me gustan, todos tienen algo que me gusta. Sí hay unos que son mejores que otros para mí. Y hay algunos que me marcaron más. Final Fantasy da mucho en la nostalgia. Este lo tengo en el top. Lo jugué bien reciente. Así que tengo la fiebre todavía. Pero está bien bueno. Está bien bueno. Yo lo recomiendo. Cosas que me gustaron. el sistema de combate, que eso fue algo bien controversial. Me gustó. Está bastante sencillo como para entender lo que están montando específicamente para los jugadores más casuales. Pero tiene la fórmula de Final Fantasy. O sea, el combate va expandiendo mientras vas entrando más en tu playthrough. Ya para lo último tienes opciones de ataque y puedes formar tu rotación y puedes experimentar con las cosas que puedes hacer. Se puede volver bastante complejo, tanto así como tú lo estudies. La música, épica como siempre. Me gustó que este juego se nota claramente de dónde se inspiraron. Tomaron un poquito de las músicas más reconocidas de Final Fantasy y utilizaron algunas cositas. El voice acting me encantó. La historia, eso es lo que más me preocupaba. Final Fantasy, para mí, tiene que hacer una historia que te encariñe con los personajes, tanto así que te haga sentir a lo último por ellos. Y esto lo hace mejor que otras entradas anteriores. Obviamente las gráficas, así que ya, para mí es un paquete completo. Quería hablar un poquito de él. Así que fui bastante breve, pero there we go. There you have it. Ahí tienen lo que pienso de este Final Fantasy. Me lo disfruto a tal nivel de que no son todos los juegos los que yo termino y rápido quiero entrarle al New Game Plus. Y este lo voy a hacer. Porque quiero ver esa historia otra vez. Y quiero seguir leveleando a Clive. Porque el primer playthrough te lo deja en nivel 50, ese es el cap. En el segundo puedes llegar a level 100. Y te dan un modo de dificultad adicional. Which is awesome. There you have it. Nada, déjenme saber qué ustedes piensan si vieron esta parte del video. ¿Lo jugaron? ¿No lo jugaron? ¿Van a esperar un especial? ¿Lo quieren jugar? Let me know. Write it down in the comments. Anyway, like, share, subscribe si les gusta el contenido. Cuídense mucho y nos vemos en la próxima por Super June Infinite. See ya.